You know what? It's a very hard thing to talk to a father, obviously, who has lost a son. But I got the sense that it felt good for Paul Walker Sr. to talk about his boy and to share with us some very special family memories.
Okay, here you go. I love teaching him how to shoot a bow and arrow, how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
All those things that I'm glad I'm the man who did it. I got the teaching.
What are you doing now?
I'm gonna shoot this bow and arrow.
The first arrow he shot, he looked at me like, because it wasn't a bullseye. And I says, Paul, that's your first arrow.
Don't shoot me.
I'm going to give you the credit for him being a movie star.
My mom
based on
always
that.
said, she told my wife, she says, you have to be very patient with Walker men. They take a long time to mature.
Pick some bubbles up.
How is Paul's mom doing?
She's doing better.
Merry Christmas, 1978.
She instilled in her children that there's nobody better than you, and there's nothing you can't do. She was a cheerleader to my children.
Well, the home movies are just one way we can remember Paul. His talent is also immortalized in the Fast and the Furious films. As he worked with the cast, he considered a second family.
Paul loved Tyrese. He loved Ludacris. Michelle Rodriguez, he said, was the most fun person to go out on the town with. Paul loved Vin, but I don't think Vin realized how highly Paul thought of him. He would say, don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him.
Thank you for coming down here and showing that angel up in heaven how much you appreciated him. Thank you.
No, I know Caleb and Cody were able to step in
Oh, gosh.
and be the body doubles for Paul in Fast and Furious 7.
They said, Dad, these people really love Paul. And I said, yeah, now they love you. You're the same, they're the same as Paul.
Yeah.
They're all chipped from the same brick.
Right after Paul's death, you actually said, I'm just glad that every time I saw him, I told him I loved him. And he said the same thing to me. What a wonderful thing for a father to be able to say.
It was very easy for me to say, though, because it was so true. The last time I saw him, he was sitting on the couch, but doing this. Always Mr. Jigglyfoot, you know. And I said, you know, we ought to start calling you St. Paul, all the nice things you do. And he goes, oh. And he said, I gotta go, and off he went.
That was the last time that you saw him alive?
It's a great memory.
I was
Just
going to
a
say, what a
good-
great memory.
Good feeling, I thank God.
Yeah.
I say, thank you for giving me this great kid. Where's Paul when I want to hug him? He's not around anymore. But I see him. He's always looking at me.
Yeah. He still
He don't talk, but he looks at me, and it's kind of like, did I do okay there, Paul? or I could,
Yeah, you did all
I
right.
just see his face.
I'm sure.
It's over.